Hi, so it's Lisa and Hannah from Hannah Booker Sports Massage here with another relaxation position to try. This is the last one we're going to look at, and it's actually a seated position, so feel free to kind of do this against a wall. So sitting cross-legged, you're just going to bring one foot to rest on top of the other thigh. And what we've done just before we filmed this actually was we had a play with Hannah's legs. That sounds really wrong, doesn't it? But just to see, just to see which foot is more comfortable on the top. So I encourage you to do the same thing as well. And actually what we found is that in terms of Hannah's hips, she's comfortable with her left foot on the top, but we've just popped some blocks underneath to support the legs so she's not pulling on the hip too much there. So this is a half-lotus pose, and it just opens the hips and the pelvis slightly, so it's not for later stages of pregnancy and possibly not for soon after you've had a baby. But then from that position, just gently lengthening up the spine, lifting the head on top of the body and saying if you are tight, this is where having a wall behind you to support you can be really beneficial, just to help you get that lengthened feeling without feeling that you're having to hold yourself really tense. And then every time you breathe out, it's letting a little bit of that tension go. And Hannah's just asked a really good question. She says, when are people going to find time for doing all these poses? And we're not looking at huge lengths of time here, but for sort of 5 minutes, and it can be, I know for me, if the boys are playing up, and I have my what we call tiara time, and it's just like I go up to the bedroom, and it's the rule for the boys is unless the house is on fire, they're not coming in. And I have 5 minutes, and it just kind of allows you to tune out a little bit, get back in touch with yourself, get back on an even playing field, and then go out and face the world again. So just those 5 minutes to stop and breathe in a position that you feel relaxed in, that you can allow your body to release tension from, can make a big difference in how you function for the rest of the day, or might help you to get ready for sleep. So if you find that when you do get into bed your mind is racing and you have trouble switching off, then that can be a good time to do them as well. So look at that, Hannah's been in the half-lotus for ages and hasn't moaned a bit, so it can't be that bad.
Would you swap over, Lisa?
I wouldn't, but there's no reason why you can't. So, and I think coming into it from time to time, it's a good idea to swap the legs around just to open it out. But again, if one side is a lot tighter than the other, be prepared to support it with cushions, pillows, or whatever you need.
Brilliant.
So there you go. That's our stream of relaxation videos. Hope you've enjoyed them. And remember, if something doesn't feel right for you, stop straight away and ask. And if you've got any questions, fire them in, and we'll do our best to answer them. Cheers.